Why purpose of life is important at every age? Why? Because we all need happiness. And I have found happiness is in finding the purpose of life. If you find the purpose of your life, you'll be happy. You'll definitely be very happy. And I think the purpose of life that I found it pretty late. Let me first of all admit that and confess that I didn't find it out in 16 to 25. Absolutely not. I was just following my passion, and I was actually trying to figure out my passion. What do I want in life? What makes me happy? These were the questions that I was finding out. And you're right. If today somebody would ask me that, should I ask what is the purpose of life if I was 16-year-old? Yes, I should have asked that. As much as I did ask, because my parents, they started following a religious path. They wanted me to follow a certain religious path. I did question a lot, what's the purpose of life? But that was not my main thing. It got induced in me because of my parents, leaning towards the religious aspect. But it was not a natural thing coming to me. Let me confess that and admit, no. But in recent years, in the last 15, 20 years, yes, I've thought a lot about this. Now this is my real focus. What's my purpose of life? And I think that I've clearly found the purpose of my life. Could be something different. There could be no other purpose of life. At least this is what I strongly believe now, other than making life easier for others. It could be anything, as simple thing as bringing smile on anybody's face. Go touch your parents and grandparents' feet today, get their blessings. As much as they'll be happy, you will be happy. Because it's not about their happiness, it's about your happiness as well. Once you start finding the purpose of life, bring happiness on. How easier are you making it for anybody in life? Anybody, pick up a phone, call someone. Everyone needs something. They need love, they need compassion. And if you could go any step further, whether it's the financial aspect or you could do something, give your art, energy, or anything, go to any hospital. I remember a thing, we were coming out of a hospital. There was an old lady there. She was lying there on the bed. And she suddenly started looking at me. This was Mississauga Credit Valley Hospital, one of our colleagues here. She had an issue, and the ambulance took her there, and we went after her at Mississauga Credit Valley Hospital, and she was okay. The doctor said nothing. Maybe she got dehydrated, and everything is fine. But while we were coming, it was late evening in the night. While we were coming back, there was an old lady, lying down there. So she looked at me, and I looked at her and went close by. All she wanted was, she was being transferred to another hospital. All she wanted was that she wanted to talk to me. I stayed there for maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes, half an hour. Then I kept on realizing that all she wants is she wants to talk. That's it. I even indirectly asked her about certain other things. Maybe she was okay. She had enough money. Everything was fine. She didn't have anything. She had two daughters. They live in Bury. She was here. She was going through her health things. And maybe I could figure out some other things as well. But she didn't want anything else. And I wish. And let me even confess this and admit this thing over here on air today. After some time, I had my colleagues, they said, "Sir, let's go." So as much as I wanted to stay there, after some time, I said, okay, and we moved. But today, that lady, I can never forget. I don't know her name. I don't know where she is, right? But I can never forget that lady's face, that old lady. And this is all you could do. This is all we can do if we can make anybody's life easier. The secret of happiness lies in sharing. Simple. Finish. If you want to be happy, you're at the age of 16, 18, 15, 20, 45, 70, 80, 100. The secret of happiness is in sharing, giving. That's how I found my purpose of life. I'm not sure whether you want to. And then I'll come up with another one very important point I want to discuss.